Well, there are only a few hours to go before we say goodbye to 2014 and hello 2015. Thousands are already at some of the city's vantage points in anticipation of the countdown and the big party ahead later tonight. And to tell us more, we have Rani Samtani, who joins us live from Chim Sa Tsui. Well, Rani, it looks like the party's already getting started.
Hi, Tony. It sure is. I'm here at the Chim Sa Tsui harbourfront, where crowds of people have been getting ready to party the night away. Various countdown celebrations will be taking place on both sides of the harbour tonight. Already, hundreds of people have started gathering at the waterfront to save a good spot to watch the magical fireworks display. But before the countdown begins, there will be a special concert and several performances to get everyone geared up to welcome in the new year. Out with the old and in with the new. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
Be proactive.
Why be proactive?
Because I always leave things to the last minute and then I never end up doing them. So that'd be a good one.
Maybe just stay healthy and stay happy.
What I didn't do last year, I'll do this year, and not this year, maybe next year.
I don't make resolutions because I'd only break them.
Whether or not you have any grand plans for 2015, you can at least plan to celebrate tonight. Thousands of people are expected to hit the streets and ring in the new year with a bang. Since the countdown celebrations on Canton Road in Chim Sa Tsui and at Times Square in Causeway Bay have been cancelled this year, bigger crowds are expected in other areas such as Central and Lang Kwai Fong. A winter carnival and the new observation wheel are drawing many revelers over to Central Pier. The wheel's operator says given tonight's special celebrations, it will stay running until after midnight. Tens of thousands have been gathering on both sides of Victoria Harbour since early this evening to get a good spot for the fireworks. Starting from 11 p.m., pyrotechnic shooting stars will be launched every 15 minutes from the rooftops of skyscrapers for those who want to make a New Year's wish. Just before midnight, an LED screen on the Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Centre will light up for the countdown. And when the clock strikes 12, the skyline will light up with an 8-minute firework and pyromusical display. For those celebrating comfortably at home away from the crowds, TVB Pearl will also show some of the New Year extravaganza, so you can join us then. Police have implemented crowd control measures on both sides of the harbour, and several roads, both on Hong Kong Island and on Kowloon side, have been closed to traffic. As thousands of people are expected to be partying all over town, the Transport Department has advised those going out to plan ahead and to use public transport as far as possible. Now, the Hong Kong Observatory has reported clear skies tonight, perfect for watching the fireworks, but it is starting to get a little chilly, so if you are heading out, please remember to bundle up. That's all from me for now. Back to you in the studio.
Okay, Rani, thank you very much. And that was Rani Samtani reporting live from Chim Sa Tsui. On to other news now. And a University of Hong Kong poll shows half of the respondents are not happy with the overall development of the city over the past year. The results give a net satisfaction rate of negative 28 percentage points, which is a 12-year low. And people tend to be less optimistic about the coming year. João da Silva with the story.
With the year's end fast approaching, the public opinion programme of the University of Hong Kong has gauged the feelings of the population. Having interviewed over 1,000 people on the phone, it found that half of the respondents were dissatisfied with the city's development over the past year. Only 22% said they were satisfied, giving a net satisfaction of negative 28 percentage points, the lowest in 12 years. Among the most dissatisfied were those aged 18 to 29. As for those in the 30-49 age group, they were the most pessimistic with regards to the coming year. Still, 50% said they were happy in 2015 and only 17% felt otherwise. Respondents were also asked about their wishes for 2015. When asked to make a choice between a prosperous, corruption-free, fair or welfare society, the majority, or 27%, said they wanted Hong Kong to become more corruption-free. As for the most pressing issue to be dealt with in 2015, 34% chose housing, 27% picked constitutional reform, a new 20-year high. João da Silva, TVB News.
And to overseas news, prosecutors in South Korea have arrested the daughter of the chairman of Korean Air. A court ordered that Heather Cho be detained for delaying a Korean Air flight in New York. because she wasn't happy with the way she was served macadamia nuts. Prosecutors have not yet pressed criminal charges against her, but South Korean law allows authorities to arrest suspects for up to 6 months over worries they could flee or destroy evidence. Earlier, prosecutors sought a detention warrant for Cho for allegedly endangering flight safety. She resigned as a Korean Air executive after the case came to light. All right, Tony, what's in sports today?
We've got some NBA, we've got some football to talk about, previews for all the New Year's Day games. But let's start with NBA first, and Paul Millsap scored 26 points to help lead the Atlanta Hawks to a win over the Cleveland Cavaliers right before New Year's. LeBron James was forced to watch from the sidelines after hurting his knee.
A sore knee on his 30th birthday meant LeBron James